Alright, welcome guys. DNA Ghost here, coming to you with another commentary over some Killing Floor gameplay. And to start things off, I miss a headshot on a flesh pound, but managed to land my next two and then pull out my crossbow again and quickly headshot a Scrake. We're jumping right into the action, that's for sure. On this team, I was the highest level sharpshooter. There's another one right there in front of me, but I was the one who was largely in charge of taking out the Scrakes and the flesh pounds, the high threat targets, the ones that we really need to focus down before they can do too much damage to our team. But you'll see I also do quite a bit of work with my pistol in this game. I notice a husk drop in there and quickly take him out. Husks are a 2 headshot kill with the MK23 on normal, which makes them pretty easy to take out, but if you leave them alone they can do a lot of damage and cause a lot of mayhem to your team, so you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. I did recently just start practicing with the lever action M14 combo, which is what's used more commonly on Hell on Earth and higher difficulties. I'm struggling a little bit just to find where the center of the screen lines up with the sights on those guns. Each one is different, and pistols tend to be some of the most reliable, so it's a little bit different trying to switch between the two. I am giving it my best shot though, because I really want to learn and keep improving at the game. I noticed the Husk again, and you can see I prioritized him over the Gorefast, knowing that he could do more damage to my team. Everyone's doing okay here. I'm continuously healing my teammates to try to keep them as high as I possibly can, and also just picking headshots. I'm watching this choke point where I can kind of see into the room to my left and around the corner to my right. It's a very, very good place to hold for those of you who are new to the game and are looking for somewhere. I wouldn't recommend holding at higher difficulties necessarily, because you just get overrun. It doesn't work. You need to move around as a cohesive unit. I missed the first headshot on that Scrake, but I can't stress how important it is to just calm down, relax, and make sure that you hit the second one. The worst thing you could do for your team is miss a Scrake twice in a row. Same goes for a flesh pound. You'll see in this video, I think, and maybe in the next couple, that I do miss headshots on them. I'm not perfect. I can't hit every shot. But when I do miss the headshots, I try to slow down and make sure I land the third one, because that's really the critical point. If you miss the third one, that's where your team will really start to take some damage. So I started things out on Wave 8 this time. We'll be moving all the way through Wave 8, Wave 9, and Wave 10. They are the most action-packed rounds, which is why I selected them. The earlier ones are not too tricky. At Wave 6 is where you start seeing Scrakes, 7 is where you start seeing Flesh Pounds. There you can see again I missed my first headshot, but managed to hit the next two consecutively and take out this Flesh Pound. The later waves are really the exciting ones, and they're more fun for me as well. I love playing the later rounds, not so much the early ones anymore. I did start to get a little bit snappy with my pistol, which I'm fond of, I think. I started to aim down sights a little more quickly and then pop out of aiming down sights, and then quickly just adjust my mouse and aim down sights again at my newest target. It seems like it's allowing me to hit more headshots, and I'm definitely trying to improve on my accuracy a little bit. I've noticed that I've been killing too many things and not headshotting them, simply because the MK23 has enough power to kill them at this difficulty. But when I move up to hard, I really need to use the hand cannon to be around the same effectiveness with a pistol, and that does also have a smaller clip. So once again, the adjustments as you move up in difficulty in this game are very, very high in quantity and difficulty. It's not easy, but I think it can be done. You can see him at the top of the leaderboard there with 316 kills. I'm giving away all my money because I don't need it. I use the MK23 and the crossbow from about Wave 3 through Wave 10. At Wave 10 I typically will switch that out for the M99, which is the big sniper. Here I'm calling for a medic. I'm actually waiting for my teammates to heal me. They will get points toward their medic class and actually a little bit of money for healing me, whereas if I healed myself I wouldn't get either of those things. You may actually get medic points for healing yourself. I'm not sure about that. For those of you who have not been informed, I am relatively new to this game. I started a little over a week ago, but I'm trying to bring up a kind of a dedicated stream for Killing Floor. It's a tentative project, and I'm not sure if it's one that I'm going to be able to see all the way through, simply because there isn't a huge following for Killing Floor out there, and most of the following that exists already seems to be more European than American. I'm not saying that to be, to try to be racist or anything. I don't have anything against Europeans. I love them, actually, and Europe in itself is a fine, fine place to be. I've traveled over there a couple of times. It seems like Killing Floor gained a lot more traction in countries like Russia, and, well, Russia is really the most popular one that I see. They tend to have more players just because I think they play these smaller kind of indie games sooner than we do. We tend to find out about them like I did, which is when it's on a Steam sale or something like that. But they've been playing these games for a long time, and they really know what they're doing. Granted, there are quite a few American players also who know what they're doing as well, and there's a lot that you can learn from them. One of the first people that I watched on YouTube that really helped me get my Sharpshooter gameplay together was Sarius Games. If you search for Sharpshooter Hell on Earth Guide, he'll probably be the first one that comes up. He's one of the few that's out there with good quality videos and good quality content, who also really knows his stuff. You can learn a lot from checking out his videos, and I would highly recommend them no matter what class you are. I believe he has a video for each class on Hell on Earth. Very, very talented player. You can see I pull up my crossbow there, managed to headshot one of the husks and stun the other one, which is enough for my teammates to finish him off. Notice another Scrake, pull out the crossbow and headshot him. It seems pretty routine, but the fact of the matter is all of these Scrakes and Fleshpounds and everything have different movement patterns, different hitboxes, and you really need to get to know all of them before you can land these kind of shots on a consistent basis. I do honestly love the pressure of being the person who's supposed to hit these shots on my team. If there is no other sharpshooter in the game, I am happy as could be. So I was typing or doing something in chat there that took me away from the game for a while. I come back with a vengeance, going for some headshots. And here you can see it's almost like a Congo line here, so I can just move from left to right and pick off shots. I do pull out my crossbow to finish off that Scrake. My teammates ran up there and tried to shoot some of those, but I had them all dead before they even got there. That does tend to happen as a sharpshooter. But you guys can see the raw power of the MK23 pistol on normal in this video, where I'm just picking headshots over and over and over and over. And the beauty of this thing is it's a 12-round clip. Now, that might not sound like much to somebody who's new to Killing Floor, but if you've been playing for a while, you know that 12 rounds on a pistol is actually a pretty significant clip, and you can do a lot of damage with 12 rounds before you have to reload. I mean, if you hit 12 headshots particularly, well, that's just about perfect. I rarely end up with a perfect clip, but I do try to make all of my shots count, particularly, once again, as I mentioned, ooh, nice headshot through my teammate's body there, just going on memory. When you move up to hard mode, your ammo drops are few and far between, and the ones, ammo drops are few and far between. There are fewer weapons on the map, and there are also more mobs per wave, which means that you're going to be using more of your ammo. A lot of people forget about that. They think, yeah, I can just spray away because hard is hectic, and I'm getting rushed by all these mobs, and I don't know what to do. It's insane. But the truth is, on hard more so than on normal even, you really need to stand your ground and pick headshots. You can't just sit in one place. That's not what I mean by stand your ground. What I mean by stand your ground is don't panic and start running away just because something gets close to you. You need to pick your shots and make sure that you hit the head as they're coming into you. Because when most things are pathing toward you, they'll run in a straight line. You'll run into maps where there's weird pathing. That's pretty much unavoidable. But what you can do is be patient, take your time, and wait for something to start running at you before you pick your shot. That's going to help you hit a lot more headshots, and it's going to help you conserve a lot of ammo, which is a great habit to get into for later difficulties. So, now that we are moving on to Wave 10, we're going to start seeing some more high threat targets like Fleshpounds and Scrakes. There's one right there. I missed that headshot, I believe. Maybe hit that one. Missed this one. That was a little bit of a rager, and he went after my teammate. And you'll notice that typically when those Fleshpounds come after me, they're not too much trouble to deal with because, oh, I missed that there because his head was hanging down. I remember that shot because it frustrated me. I had almost never seen a Scrake stand there stunned before, so I didn't know where to shoot. But you can see when these flesh pounds rage at my teammates, it makes them infinitely more difficult to deal with, and our team is taking a lot more damage. If they would simply back off and allow me a little bit of space to pick 2 clear shots, that would have taken out the flesh pounds without us taking any damage to our armor or our health, and it would be a lot more efficient way to deal with those threats. This is a public group. I joined this game on the 2nd wave, so I was a late joiner, despite taking over the top spot on the leaderboard for kills. Trying to carry it pretty much just for fun. I love carrying normals. A lot of these guys were lower leveled, 1 or 2 maybe, and that's fine with me. I'm a level 5 sharpshooter, coming up on 6 pretty quickly, and it's always my pleasure to come into a game like this and help other people out, because when I first started, let me tell you, I needed the help. It was tough stuff. A nice headshot through the smoke and flames there. I'd take a drag shot on that husk going for the stun, hit it a 2nd time but do not finish it. I believe one of my teammates managed to take it out, so I didn't have to use another shot, which was nice. You can see there, hip firing, probably not the best idea. I missed probably 7 or 8 rounds without hitting a target there. That's pretty unacceptable. I let it happen because it's normal and I'm not hurting on ammo, but you can see I'm down to 3 clips left and there are 77 mobs, so without teammates, that would be pretty close on cutting it whether I could survive or not. You really want to try to hang on to your ammo. I'm at 419 kills. I remember saying something in the stream because I was very close to 420, and appropriately I kill a crawler for my 420th kill. For anyone who has not heard yet or does not know, I despise crawlers. They are, without a doubt, probably my worst enemy. As a sharpshooter, crawlers are the one thing that can run up to you, jump on you, stay on you, and make sure that you can't scope in. And so they are the biggest pain in the ass. Crawlers and I have a hate-hate relationship. I kill a lot of crawlers, and a lot of crawlers try to kill me. Such is the way of things, but managed to take out a flesh pound there with 2 perfect headshots, take out the Scrake with a perfect headshot, Husk with a perfect headshot, stun the 2nd Husk, take out this flesh pound with 2 perfect headshots, and a combination like that is where it all comes down to practice and practice and practice. If you can consistently hit those shots, then you are good to go for gameplay and normals, especially hards. Probably it's a little bit more pressure in hards because everything has more health, it's more difficult to kill, but you know, repeated practice and just picking shots at those enemies over and over and over makes you comfortable enough that you can make the big plays like I did there, taking out 5 or 6 high threat targets at once without your team taking any damage. It's almost invaluable. Sharpshooters are a huge asset to the game, but at the same time they do need to be protected at higher difficulties. On normal, you can see me kind of sprinting around and doing whatever I want. I'm basically running off on my own. I could lone wolf it and just run around the map the entire game and probably stay alive with just a pistol and a crossbow, but the truth of the matter is it's a team game. This is a 6-man. I'm running around to get ammo right now, which is the only reason I'm split up, but normally you want to stick with your team and do everything you can to work together. So we have 10 seconds left. The Patriarch is coming. I'm running around picking up ammo because the M99, the last sniper, is incredibly expensive to fill. $250 per bullet. I typically only buy up to around 12 or 15 of them, but you can see here the Patriarch is very close to us. He's headed down toward the end of this hallway. I take out my pistol here and shoot a couple of shots at the door to warn my teammate. We wait for a few seconds and I notice that he's not coming through that door. A rocket came through this one though, so I take out my pistol, once again shoot the door to mark where he's going to be, and we should see him coming through the door here shortly. The Patriarch is extremely difficult to kill. Anyone who's new to the game will not understand exactly how difficult this is compared to the other zombies. It is nowhere near the same thing. Running away is by far and away your friend. Running away is the best tactic that you have. You'll see here that we stunned him and managed to chunk him down enough where he would run away and heal. He heals 25% of his health 3 times per game if you give him the chance. He will stealth every time he goes to heal, so he's very difficult to track. And once again, as I said, He is not easy to kill. So he spawns trash mobs when he goes to heal. That's what we're dealing with right now. Here's the last one. I pull out my sniper again and we get ready for him to come back. Killing the Patriarch is definitely a team effort. Snipers with M99s will help quite a bit. However, it also helps to have a high-level a high-level demolitionist on your team. See, he snuck up on us there by stealthing, and he actually managed to kill one of our teammates. He has a minigun and a rocket launcher. The minigun does a ridiculous amount of damage if you get caught by it, but the thing is, he says something before he fires it, so typically you can manage to break line of sight and get around a corner before he uses it. So now I notice my teammate is cornered by him, but we hit another wave of trash. So my teammate's coming out, it's just me and him left, everyone else is dead. We are frantically trying to clear the stuff around us. I'm trying to heal him up, get him back to full health. Crawlers are jumping on me. I said earlier I hate them because of this exact reason. They get on you and they just won't leave you alone. Pick off one last one here and then pull out my M99, getting ready for the Patriarch to return again. He can be difficult to track, but I believe at some point, yes, my music is paused right now. I did turn it off so that I could sound whore. I'm trying to hear where he is. He has heavy steps and he has big guns and he likes to talk. So he's not the most difficult to track. But you can see here my teammate's in that open hallway. No cover. He's dead. As soon as that chain gun starts going off and he doesn't have cover to break line of sight, he's dead. I land 3 successive headshots here though. Here's a 4th. He stealths. I land a 5th blind shot. He runs away. More trash are spawning again. So here he's going to heal. I'm kind of starting to shake a little bit. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm 1v1 with the Patriarch. That's a situation you never, ever want to find yourself in. But I was lucky enough that I managed to land 3 solid headshots there, which is quite a bit of damage as far as the Patriarch goes. The M99 does an absurd amount of damage. It's such a heavy gun that as a sniper you cannot have any other weapons except for, I believe, maybe a katana or some kind of melee weapon. But here he comes again. This is probably his last time around. I believe he has healed 3 times already, which means this is it, all or nothing. I hit a headshot there, pop around the corner, land another shot. I think I hit him in the shoulder there, not the head. Pop around the corner again, back of the head for a headshot. I don't know what he was doing, talking, being distracted, but I managed to land the last one and net us the kill for the good game. 467 kills to finish out. Not too shabby, I would say. It was a fun game to play. I definitely enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun commentating over it. I hope you guys had fun watching it, and I hope you look forward to more Killing Floor gameplay in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.